In this video, we will walk through the options international students have after their graduation. There is some important information you should remember before your graduation ceremony. First, you have to apply for graduation. You will not be able to enroll in more classes in the following semesters unless you apply to a new degree program at ASU. Also, remember that if you want to change your graduation semester, you have to contact the registered graduation office and reapply for graduation for the semester you want to graduate. Your degree completion date will be according to your program. As an undergraduate student, it will be either your commencement date or the last day of Session A classes if you completed during that sessions. As a graduate student, your completion date will be based on your final academic requirements. If you only have Session A courses in your last semester and would like to graduate early, your grace period will start from the end date of Session A. After graduation, international students have a grace period before returning to their home country. If you are an F1 student, you can stay in the US for 60 days after your program completion date. You can use this time to travel around the US and to think about what you will do next. If you haven't started your application for a new visa status or apply for post-OPT, you will have to depart the US after those 60 days. You can also start a new degree program at ASU or transfer to another institution during this time. Remember that if you leave the country before the 60 days, your F1 status will end. If you are a J1 student, you can remain in the US just for 30 days after your program completion date. Like the F1 students, you can also travel around the country during these days. If you haven't started your application for a new visa status or apply for academic training, you will have to depart the US after those 30 days. For other options, please contact the ISSC. Remember that if you leave the country before the 30 days, your J1 status will end. During your grace period, you can travel around the US and depart before your grace period ends. However, you can also apply for the off-campus authorization. If you are an F1 student, you must apply for post-OPT before the end of your grace period. You can find more information about work authorization in the link provided. If you are a J1 student, you must apply for academic training and start your job before the end of your grace period. Please see information relating to academic training for more information. You can transfer your service record to another institution or change your visa status to a different status that is available to you. If you need more information relating to changing your status, the link is provided here. You can also pursue another degree program at ASU. You cannot transfer your service record after this grace period of 60 days has passed. For F1 students, if you have applied for and received admittance to another program of study at ASU for the upcoming semester, you must contact the ISSC to see if you are eligible for a change of education level I-20. Otherwise, you will need to travel to your home country and apply for a new initial I-20 to begin your new program. For J1 students, if you have applied and received admittance to another program of study at ASU or another institution, please contact the ISSC, or if you have an admissions letter from a new institution to continue with your J1 status, ISSC can work with your new institution on transferring out your service record during your grace period. However, if your option is to be F1 for your new program at ASU or another institution, you will be required to leave the US to apply for an F1 student visa. Your new immigration status will be activated upon your return to the US. As always, feel free to contact the ISSC if you have any additional questions. Thank you.